Welcome back to the DLove Luck podcast show.
Another one.
Yes, sir, man. We got some. Woo! It's been rough on you, boy, P Diddy out there, man. Y'all hit that like button when y'all come in the door. When y'all knocking on the door, come on in and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, man.
What the fuck is this?
Check this out. Man, that boy P Diddy got another lawsuit, another one, man. What's going on with your boy, man?
Man, this nigga, man, shit. Apparently all this shit coming out on this motherfucking ass.
Man, it's like karma coming back, man, like for real. All that bullshit from back in the day.
For sure.
You never knew that Puff would been doing all the shit that he was doing. I knew he was living the player lifestyle and all that shit, but I didn't know he was doing all this.
Oh, yeah.
These shenanigans that's being thrown out there allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? And then the boy, they just threw the boy Meek Mills in. The boy,
Say just threw him in, huh?
man, he got tossed in the mix, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know Meek gotta be sick about that kind of shit.
Yeah, for
Cause
sure.
he so-called supposed to be the street guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now you all of a sudden with Puff Daddy.
Hey, when I seen that documentary on McMill, and he was talking about his history, and he was saying that basically, it was blatant to me that basically he was explaining all the shit that was done by his uncles. Yeah. So Meek Mill ain't never been no gangster anyways. You know what I mean?
No,
He even explained that, like I said, on his documentary. Well, that's some bullshit. I don't even listen to the nigga music. As far as this Puff Daddy shit going, man, yeah, man, that nigga just, they about to send that nigga up the river, man.
Puff,
Yeah, man.
Puffy, we might fuck around one day, pull up in the drive-thru and see Puffy in that motherfucker.
Right.
Talk about, can I get some cheeseburger? That nigga gonna be talking about, take that.
For sure. Most definitely.
But the latest allegations...
Is that what he do when he fuck around with them niggas?
Take that. His latest allegations come from some dude named Lil Rodney. I guess he's a Puff...
Yeah.
For me reading and just looking into the whole situation, Lil Rodney is probably upset that Puffy robbed him for some bread.
Oh, yeah.
From what I'm hearing is Puffy been taking him and not paying him his royalties for none of the music or whatever that he produced for Puffy. And he ain't been getting no answers or whatnot. So I guess now he got these allegations that he was at parties with Puffy and them, and he the one that threw Meek up in the situation, as far as what I hear. And was talking about Meek was at the parties and partying with Puff. And he was there because I guess he was with Puffy all this time, however long it took to make the music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With them, it takes a long time for whatever reason. I don't know why it take that long to make music. I make music probably in about 2 weeks.
Right.
Them niggas be taking a year and
For sure.
2 years just to make one album. I'm like, damn. But
I think go ahead.
I'm just trying to figure out, is there any truth to this Meek Mills thing? Because they do have pictures of him and Puffy dressed up in the same clothes, and they got the thing when
I don't know what man do that.
Meek all in the pool, and he like, yeah, daddy, you deserve it, daddy, and all this old shit.
Right. What man calls a man daddy?
Exactly. I was saying,
that shit crazy
I
in the
never
motherfucker.
could understand another man calling a nigga daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just can't get with it, man.
Yeah.
I can't get with it. So I don't know. It's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, that it is. Years ago, man, once I came with the full analogy of who I thought Puffy was, because like the shit he had did back in the day with Shine, I know that nigga was the one. Puffy was the one that was shooting at that shit. And when he was shooting, you know what I mean, Shine went ahead and took the case, which Puffy had the money. He was the mogul. And on top of that, shit, why send a billion dollar nigga to jail? You know what I mean? Puffy was probably worth a few $100 million back then. So why send him to jail? Fuck it, my nigga. You know what I mean? I'll go sit down, just make sure my family taken care of, and make sure when I get out, go ahead and fly me something and shit though. You know what I mean? Like them niggas shit have did with Michael Vick years ago. That shit was crazy, the motherfucker. But anyways, you know what I mean? On them damn dogs. But yeah, when it come to Puffy, man, I always thought the nigga was like a silent gangster, man. Now the nigga's a silent butt goon. You know what I mean? As far as what they saying.
Yeah, pretty much. Shit, they saying Puff, man, they said he like to party with men and women.
Yeah.
And I was looking at this one guy by the name of Gene Deal.
Mm-hmm.
He used to be Puffy's bodyguard. And he was like saying some things like he'd bring dudes over to party with him. He liked to get the niggas in the room and get them naked so they could hang out with the broads and all this old shit. Like he mentioned Ja Rule was partying with Puffy. And he say Ja Rule's cousin came up to the room and was looking for Ja Rule. And he said the dude was trying to get into where Puffy and Ja Rule was, and he said he couldn't let him in because he said Puffy and Ja didn't want to be disturbed. But I guess the boy created a big ruckus, and Puffy and Ja wind up opening the door. He say both of them niggas was standing there with no clothes on, just some towels on or some weird
That's
shit.
crazy.
I was like, damn, man.
Yeah.
So, you know what? It ain't far-fetched, man, because you got way too many accusations.
For sure.
And this not coming from regular people. These coming from some of these motherfuckers are some real motherfuckers.
Man, when you look at it for shit from the perspective of everyday life, how many niggas have you heard that's just with some old weird shit, niggas doing weird shit, and shit that niggas didn't do back in our era? Because by us being older niggas, you know what I mean, we know, and certain shit was considered to be weird, you know what I mean? And we just didn't get involved in it. But nowadays, shit is just, it's the norm. You feel me? You know what I mean? A lot of niggas is, shit just fucked up, man.
There got to be truth to this stuff, man. I remember way back listening to the boy Exhibit.
Yeah.
Nah, what the hell Exhibit? This is Exhibit now. From the West, you know what I'm saying? That nigga said he was kicking it with Puffy one day. He said, Puffy said, man, let's go to this party.
Yeah.
He said he went to the party and wasn't nothing but sausage in there. He said it was very few girls, but a lot of dudes around there slang just got sausage hanging out and everything.
That's crazy.
He said, man, I got to get on up out of here. This ain't my thing.
For sure.
So how many times you can hear this shit?
Yeah, I don't know.
And it's some real, that's Exhibit.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I know, you know what I mean, a long time ago, Usher used to hang with him. You know what fucked me up was the Game was hanging out with him for 2 years.
Game told on him too.
You know what I mean? He did?
Yeah.
Is that right? I know Game had mentioned some shit, but did he tell on him?
Man, Game, this is exactly what Game said. It's a dude in the game.
Yeah.
He plays like he's a playboy.
Right.
Because he have all the women around.
Right.
But behind closed doors,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, he be with that fruitcake. You know what I'm saying? This is what the Game said. He didn't say it as far as the fruitcake and all that stuff. That's my words right there.
Right.
But Game words was the dude
right.
is a mogul and he act like a playboy, but he's really not he really like boys too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you start hearing all these accusations.
Yeah.
It's not just one to Game another one, so that's Game.
Yeah.
Supposed to be a real cat. Exhibit. You know what I'm saying? Another West Coast real cat. Man, how many more gotta go on? Then you got this Usher talk about Flavor Camp and
right.
He already said he wouldn't send his kids there.
Yeah.
So if it was such a great place,
yeah,
why wouldn't you send your kids there?
Yeah, for sure.
See what I'm saying? That lets you know it's a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, stuff going on in that Flavor Camp.
Yeah. A long time ago when he said that shit to Fab, when Puffy said that shit to Fab, man, that was some some faulty shit. When he called him daddy. He was like, why you never party with me? Believe me? Yeah.
He called him daddy.
Yeah. Shit, man, niggas is just weird nowadays. I keep hearing about it. There's all kind of shit coming out, and motherfuckers are saying that basically once you make it to a certain echelon and you get to a certain point in life, you got to do some weird shit, make weird ass tapes and all that old bullshit. Yeah, man, if motherfuckers actually have to do that and then they continuing because, you know what I mean, that's the lifestyle, they had to do it, now they enjoying it, man, I don't know what to say about these niggas, man.
And I'm so glad, man, because when I was younger, Pops was trying to hook me up with Puffy.
Right.
But I was like, I was on the West Coast thing, so I just couldn't ride with Puffy at the time because of the Tupac and Biggie shit was going on. So at that time, Pac was dead and Biggie, they both was dead, and they was like, yeah, man, I'm real tight with Puffy. You can hook up with Puffy. I was like, nah, I'm cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause Puffy wasn't paying niggas. He's stealing all their royalties and they ain't getting their writings and none of that shit, man. So I was like, I wasn't feeling that anyway.
For sure.
I wasn't feeling that no way.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I know he was hanging around. He was hanging around Usher. Who was the other young nigga he was hanging out? Was it Bow Wow?
No, he was hanging around Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. Okay, you know what I mean? The white boy, Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was hanging around them and basically hugging them and doing all kind of weird shit and taking them shopping, like 50 Cent said.
50 Cent taking niggas shopping. That's how he gets you. He gets you. That's Puffy Mac game.
Yeah, he treated a nigga like a bitch in order for you. I mean, yeah, I'll take you shopping. Ain't that about some shit?
He told Justin Bieber, he said, yeah, that Ferrari right there,
yeah,
that's gonna be yours right there. Told him. He was like, that's gonna be mine?
For sure.
Yeah, that's gonna be yours.
Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah.
You got to take that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll sell you on some shopping, boy.
Right.
That's just, you catch the average female with that, you take a broad shopping, you hitting for sure.
Most definitely. Well, shit. There's niggas out there, there's a lot of you niggas out there taking them broad shopping, and they slick as a motherfucker now. What they'll do is they'll tell you or offer you something, and then have you take them shopping, get their nails done, get all this old other cosmetic bullshit that they want, and then next thing you know, the bitch done skedaddle. You know what I mean? And you done spent $1,000 and she ain't gave you nothing. You feel me? You know what I mean?
That's a cold one.
But that's because you thinking like Puffy. You ain't fucking with the niggas, but you fucking with the bitches that's with the weird shit.
See the difference between Puffy and them. See, Puffy gonna put you on that marble floor.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna see that 15,000, 20,000 square footage. Right. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't gonna just up and skedaddle on nothing like that.
Oh, yeah. That's what motherfuckers ain't gonna do.
You know what I'm saying? 3, 4, 5 Rolls Royces in the front yard, Ferrari on the other side.
Yeah.
You understand me? The motherfucking big trucks up in front of that. You understand? Waterfalls in the back and big king bed with the motherfucking 90-inch screen TV. Man, they ain't finna see. As soon as they see all that, they won't take their shoes off. You know what I'm saying? By the bed. Nigga gotta be like, hold on, baby. Leave your shoes by the door.
Like your man said, bitch, don't bring no shoes in my house.
Yeah, leave your shoes by the door. You ain't staying now.
Most definitely.
You just hit a party. You know what I'm saying? But bro, man, when they come in, that's how he wrapping up niggas. You know what I'm saying? Cause P Diddy damn near B. I don't know if he a billionaire now. All that money coming, that money done.
Right.
And he gonna have to pay a lot more of them people, man, cause it's too many accusations. Right. He gonna be sitting with Kels in a minute.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm predicting he's sitting with Kels in cause 50 on him.
Is that right?
Yeah, 50 making a documentary.
Ah, shit. Yeah.
Surviving P Diddy.
What?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
50 on him.
Yeah, this shit done got way too real. Shit, you know what I mean? Especially if the nigga 50 didn't went to the point, and then 50 make movies nowadays. You know what I mean?
Man, 50 had all the witnesses up there.
You know what I mean? He gonna executive some shit about Puff Daddy in all his trials and errors. You know what I mean?
I know why 50 on him, though. See, people probably don't know this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull y'all up on some game. 50 probably feel the type of way.
Right.
Cause Puffy was fucking 50 baby mama.
Oh, shit.
So the bad one, the one he got the son by. Not the big boy, the little boy.
So the nigga, so what you saying is 50 Cent is in his feelings?
That's what I feel, man.
Wow, that's crazy.
I just feel that.
Yeah.
Cause why all of a sudden he putting the pressure on that boy?
Right, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about he going full-fledged at that nigga.
Yeah, shit, maybe them niggas had words back then.
They had words, but...
And then the bitch doubled back and came back and told 50 some shit. You feel me?
So I don't know.
That could have been the set case, because a bitch would come back and double...
Nigga, you party with my baby mama and all this bullshit?
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna get you, nigga. It's gonna come back.
Right.
And sure enough, all this shit came out 50.
That's crazy.
Oh, we about to expose this nigga.
Yeah.
We about to expose this cat.
Right. Is that the one that was trying to get the child support up out of him and shit? And 50?
No, that's his first baby mama.
Okay. Yeah.
His second baby mom, the first baby mom, I think, you know how when you in the game and in your beginning stages, you broke?
Yeah.
And so you got that average broad, you wasn't having no paper then.
For sure.
So you always had the average broads in the beginning of your stage.
Don't knock them average broads,
but
man. They be the ones that stay down.
As your paper grew, you know what I'm saying, then your stock started looking beautiful.
Yeah, you still don't get rid of the average broad, though.
Yeah, I remember when I was young. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, but you hold on to her. She was the one that shit.
Story time. Take that. When I was a young man, we didn't have no sense on who we was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Sure. We used to jump on anything.
Right.
And I'm talking about they was, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to smother them out or nothing like that, but we was jumping on anything when we was young. Sure. We didn't look at their looks. We didn't look at their personality. We didn't look at if they was going somewhere in life. Man. We didn't do none of that. We was just smashing and dashing.
Right.
But as we started...
I used to always ask them for some money, man.
Oh, see, back then, I wasn't really asking for
I always asked for money.
Because I was always having money.
Yeah, I had money. But my cousin told me a long time ago, and my dad, he said, man, make sure you always ask him for some money.
I'm going to say my homie Ortega, that nigga didn't have no money. That nigga was always broke when he was young. He doing great now. Good job. He doing good now, Ortega. But that nigga was always broke. Right, but I'd be like, you ain't got no money? Yeah. And OCs would be like, oh, don't even worry about it. He'd call one of them broads.
Yeah, for sure.
Next thing I know, he got some money.
Most definitely.
And then he used to call me, hey, we ain't taking your car today. I'm going to drive the broad car today. Yeah. So he picked me up in the broad's car. That's how it was when we were younger. So what I'm saying is when your money start getting bigger, you start looking at more beautiful women.
Right. That's just how they start looking at you.
And then they start looking at you as well. They look at you a whole lot.
Right.
When you get that.
For sure.
Fetty Wap, that bread.
Most definitely.
So, some of these niggas just ain't gotta do it, but Puffy a billionaire.
Yeah.
So, he ain't even got, all them niggas do is they hit their publicists.
Yeah.
Cause you figure, how the hell do he get in touch with this broad?
Yeah.
How did he get in touch with that broad?
Right.
How did man, I didn't know all you gotta do is
call your publicist.
Hit the publicist.
For sure.
The publicist right next to the person.
Most
hey, Puffy want to date you tonight. Is you down? Yes or no?
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the connect.
For sure. When you make it to that type of echelon, man, like me personally, I'm working on automating all my businesses now to the point to where I ain't hardly got to do shit. And the thing is when you make it to Puffy's level, you barely got to lift a finger. You got to keep shit in order and talk to motherfuckers and keep things under wraps. But other than that, man, if you know how to build systems and make shit happen to where you don't have to be engaged in this shit all the time, shit. And you can have a motherfucker even call a bitch for you and tell her shit, such and such want to fuck with you. I mean, such and such want to fuck with you.
So a lot of these people, if Puffy had got in touch with you, especially through your publicist, which was probably like, I forgot who hooked Usher up with a Puffy. I think it was Andre Harrell. Somebody hooked him up with Puffy because they was managing him or whatever.
Yeah.
And then who hooked just the young Justin Bieber up with him? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then all the rest of them, you know what I'm saying? Look at these, he got the freak off parties. It's crazy that the freak off parties, I didn't know Beyonce and them was there. Beyonce.
I can believe that.
Was there.
Right.
At the freak off. Miss Beyonce, the queen bee?
Yeah. You know what threw me off is when the nigga Jay-Z, and then when you in that industry, they always around people that's tied into different kinds of sexuality. It just is what it is. And on top of that, what fucked me up is when the nigga Jay-Z called Boosie about his opinion about people being gay or homosexuals. And he called him and basically told him like, nigga, Jay-Z told him like he was the gatekeeper and telling him like, nigga, you need to stop saying certain shit. And Boosie was like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you say, nigga. I'm a small nigga. I makes my own money, and I'm a small nigga, and I makes my money the way I make it. You can't tell me what to do and how to say shit. He did retract a little bit, Boosie, for the most part. You know what I mean? But for the most part, he kept it gangster and let him know, nigga, you can't tell me what to do.
Yeah, man. But anyway, I don't know what to say about this situation. Meek Mills, I'ma say it ain't true, but you never know. You never know, because it was people that I knew myself, you know what I'm saying, when they told me they was Rudy Toot fruit,
Yeah.
and I kept saying, not true. Stop making up. And turned out it was real. You know what I'm saying? It was really real. You know what I'm saying? And so I can't sit up here and confirm or deny Meek Mill's situation with the Puffy thing, because Meek done did a lot of suspect things, like hopping around like a bunny rabbit for all these billionaires and all. What real nigga hopping around like a bunny rabbit for billionaires and all that shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then you hanging. And I remember Rick Ross. I remember they got a picture of Rick Ross and Puffy. They damn near kissing and shit. You know what I'm saying? And Meek under Rick Ross umbrella at the time. So you never know what is going on with these brothers in the game. Is that how these dudes getting to the top? Or what? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't call it, man. I can't confirm or deny it. I can't confirm or deny it, Meek.
Well, shit, one thing is for sure, one thing is for certain, and two things is for sure. And that's what basically, when we're in a society that is actually a society that's basically or a kingdom, pretty soon, like the Romans and all the motherfuckers, man, go ahead and do your research. You feel me? And basically, all this shit we hearing and all this weird shit that's going on, you know what I mean? The Romans, they was fucking each other, you know what I mean? And going to war with each other. You know what I mean? So now we live in a time to where, say, man, like I said, I don't, cause Love say he can't confirm or deny. I just know how shit go. And I know this shit is weird in a bunch of motherfuckers, but so be it.
I'm just hoping it don't mess your career off, brother. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it seems like a lot of people is acting like they believe this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? The internet is a motherfucker, man. They all, if you see all the comments on the Puffy and the Meek stuff,
Yeah.
they like, is this your dreams and nightmares?
Oh, yeah.
They doing shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is this what you got hobby like bunny rabbits, man? And they just eating Meek up. And Meek trying to detour, trying to act like he had a car accident so he can try to change the narrative, but it ain't working, bro. They thinking you doing that on purpose because they know that you trying to get off them accusations, you know what I'm saying, with the boy Diddy. You know what I'm saying? If I was you, might well throw you a lawsuit in with Diddy too. Shit, hey, nigga, yeah, I'm finna sue your ass too. They got me acting like I'm a fruitcake. Nah, man, I'm suing this nigga too, man.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, the niggas Puffy, all his shit and everything that he did for the rap culture, and this just for the black culture, all that shit is going down the toilet, man. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that.
That's pretty much a wrap then.
That's pretty much a wrap.
So we gonna call it on that, man. Puffy, you got a long road, boy.
Man.
And you got the money, so you look like you're gonna be coming out a lot of cash flow, man. You got this little Rodney, you got that little 17-year-old, that girl that say she was 17 at the time when she came to your studio. You already broke Cassie off. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot. I see a lot of more lawsuits. They got something on your son. They saying your son was partying with y'all at one time. Man, y'all got a lot of money to be giving out, bro.
That nigga better do that. He better go ahead and pull a Russell Simmons.
Yeah, you don't have to do a Russell Simmons, man. You
that nigga better pull a Russell Simmons.
No, we'll call Russell.
This motherfucker disappear.
Call Russell.
He followed him on everything else.
Oh, man. You better call Russell now, man.
Might as well.
And get on up out of this country, brother.
Yeah, man.
Because you hit.
For sure.
I know it's going to make you look guilty, but hell, you know you're guilty, but hell.
Right, for sure.
Hey, look. You know you're guilty, man. You want to go get up out of here, man.
It's
go and make sure you transfer all that money to them Swiss accounts overseas and all that shit, man, and get on up out of here, man.
For sure.
So we're going to end this with that, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tuned in to I got more music coming. I'm in the booth right now. That was the King Bed was the last of the Stack Way or No Way mixtape. You know what I'm saying? So I got another one coming right now. It's gonna be even harder than the first one. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of tracks that I'm jumping on and fucking up right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
For
gonna
sure.
love it. And make sure y'all slide through Lady Brandy's place on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I believe we're gonna try to put some shows together for myself and a couple other artists that's up out of the LV. And you got anything else jumping off, Big Lou?
With me, it's the same thing, man. Like I said, my Mexican partner fronted me. Now the bank fronts me. And ultimately, so therefore, I can get you at least 100K in funding. And on top of that, you know what I mean? You can reach me at all platforms at Luck Got Fronted and capitalmovements.com.
Y'all can also reach me on all platforms too as well at DLove Vegas. Yeah. And with that being said, we gone. Zoom. We out.
And peace out. And we get with you.
For the people in the back,
Hello.
no matter who you thought I was, I'm DLove Stacks, bitch.